Hello guys, and welcome to Till Vacuum Do Us Part. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. Welcome. Today we're going to be shopping at Walmart Spring Home Decor. I feel like this is just really good basics. It's also very high-end looking. So of course you can sprinkle in those items you already own and love, like the bunnies and the eggs and whatever you do for more Easter time. But this is spring focused. It's very high-end design. This is all I pretty much do. Occasionally I'll add a bunny here and there if I have a hutch or something, but this year I don't think I'm going to. So this is just really good as we start pulling out our like winter greens and start adding a little bit of color if you want it, or just a little touch of spring. So hopefully this video helped you out. If you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button and let's jump straight into these Walmart products. Okay, just a few more quick things I forgot to mention. I'm gonna have everything linked down below in my description box. So if you want any of the links, definitely check those out. If you do a curbside order, that helps me out. If you place a delivery, it helps me out. If you wanna shop in the store, I totally get it. Not all of these pieces are gonna be available in the store, but I will have them linked if you wanna check them out online. And I also wanna let you know I am gonna number everything like I do my Amazon videos. I know you guys find that really helpful. So if you see something, I'm gonna have the number pop up on the screen. That's gonna be the number. It's listed down below in my description box, and I'll also have it in the pinned comment. We're gonna start off with like greenery and stems because I feel like that's the easiest thing to switch over. It's something you need to be doing even if you don't decorate for Easter or spring or anything. Like I'm just now taking out my winter greenery. Even though I pull down trees and Christmas decor, I like to leave those up. I don't want things to look very springy in the dead of winter. So basically the rule of thumb is if it's outside, you can put it inside. And so I try to be really careful just so it seems more realistic. And stems can be really expensive. I mean, they have really good ones at Pottery Barn. You guys see those in my house a lot. If you're willing to spend more, Hobby Lobby gets them, but Walmart is the best priced when it comes to it. I even feel like Home Goods is really good, but that's hit or miss. They may not have enough that you need. Like they may not have enough stems, like each one of them. So I really always try to search Walmart, and I felt like this one was a really good deal. I grabbed 5 of them so I'd have enough for like showing you in the vase. But it's very, very pretty. Now I've heard people, I've read the comments before of like, oh, when you're in the store, I went by there, it looks so cheap. It does. On the wall with all of them, it doesn't look that expensive. But if you'll bring it home and actually style it, like move the branches, fluff it up, it's gonna look so much nicer. Put it in a really pretty vase that you have. Inside your home, it's going to look so much better than on a wall where it's just all crammed in there, it's overlapped. So just keep that in mind. It's all how you style it. I love that this one's kind of like a weeping willow. See how it has like that weepiness to it? I feel like that's so pretty. I love that. Even if you're gonna mix it in with other pieces, I tend to just use all the same kind. Plus it's a really good length. So if you have those really pretty vases from like Home Goods and stuff, it is so beautiful. The little inspo I showed you, I did use all 5. You may not need that many. I feel like a lot of design is just very simple this year. Like you just need a few or one big one or 2, and it can lean to the side. So just do whatever style you like best. But I wanted to show you, if you'll get this home and fluff it and then style it, and it's gonna look gorgeous in your home. Okay, these next stems are a little too colorful for me, but I wanted to grab them just so if you guys want to add color in your house, spring's a very good time to do it. Yellow is really fun. I've had like a Tiffany blue vase before that I put in something like this, and it was pretty back in the day when I used more color. It is very pretty looking. It's gonna add that pop of color for you for spring if you want to add it. Why I love this too is like the actual stem or branch of it is very thick and large, which is nice. It makes it look like a higher end piece and a little more realistic, like if you went and chopped it down. I have a lot of Pottery Barn greenery pieces because I just buy it and keep it forever. And that's the biggest thing I notice is they're just very thick like this. That's why I thought this was a really good Walmart find. And just keep in mind, you can bend all of these any way you need it to. If these are too long, you can cut them, but I highly suggest just bending them. So if you need it longer later, or if you want to change it, you can. So you can just bend it and put it in there. It also makes it easy to like style inside the vase. It keeps it from like rocking around. So just keep that in mind with any of these pieces, but especially these extra long ones. It's nice being able to have so many different sizes. Moving on to number 3, I almost didn't add it, but it's so realistic looking I had to. So I find this so pretty. What I will say, it's a little bit darker green. So if you're not ready for spring, if you're in between like it's not winter anymore and you don't want your like Christmas tree looking greenery, but you're not ready for full on color, I feel like this is a really good way to go. If you have a neutral home, I feel like this is a good way to go too. It's really, really pretty. It's very detailed, very realistic looking. What's nice about this, it is 2 sets. You get 3 of them in 1 set. So you get a lot of bang for your buck in this because it's wrapped up. It's not like 1 stem per piece. So keep that in mind when you're buying it. 1 could be enough depending on how big your vase or whatever you're gonna use for it. Once again, you can clip these if you want to, but I highly suggest just bending it unless you can't do that. You can even like roll it if you need to. If it's extra short, I do this and keep rolling up, and then you can just put it down in there. But this is a beautiful set, so I wanted to share that. It's just a little bit darker green, so if you're not looking for that, just keep that in mind. Okay, this is gonna be the last stems we're talking about, but I wanted to share it. They're a little bit shorter, you can tell, so it's good for smaller pieces. But this is really good if you're like me and you prefer neutrals, but you want a little pop of spring. I feel like it's a very subtle, just little bit of pink. It's got green in it. I feel like you can add it just to like a countertop or a coffee table, just a cute little vase. I styled it in what I'm gonna be sharing next, but it is super pretty, super springy. You can even tell here my neutral home, it still looks pretty, but it's not like screaming like the yellow one was. So if you just want like a soft color, this is a good way to go. Now, if you loved the vase in that last scene, it is from Walmart. I could not believe it. When I got this in, it was just so pretty. I love the detail. If you're neutral like me, it's so fun just to set out, but it has a lot of interest to it. But you can also do that pop of color. The yellow would look good in here. The green would look good in here. It's just such an easy piece. If you just want to leave it empty, you never have to put greenery in it. I feel like it's just a statement piece on its own. It's a really good size. It's not too big, it's not too small. So this is definitely a really pretty piece if you want to add it out somewhere just to like freshen up for spring. I feel like for spring we don't have to do a ton, but it is nice just to get a few new pieces, get your house spring cleaned. I don't know, it's just like this whole newness you're going into, and I feel like it's just nice to add just a few pieces, not a ton. Just now let's talk about this piece. It is going to be number 6 and 7, so I'll have it linked down below. Let's start with the bowl. It's number 6 and it is gorgeous. It does come in different colors, so I'm going to have both of those linked down below. I think it had 2, but it may have more. Mine only had 2, but it is gorgeous. You could use this so many places. I feel like it looks very Pottery Barn to me. I put it on my coffee table and I just loved it. You could put on your kitchen countertop. If you have like a large vanity or something in your bathroom, you could use it there as well. It can be used so many different places. But let's talk about the next thing, which are these greenery bowls. I feel like they're perfect. It came with 8 and they are in different sizes, so you can kind of arrange them how you want to. I put all of them in this bowl, so you can kind of get an idea of how many it comes with. So if you're gonna already have a bowl in your house, maybe you already have something on your dining table, kitchen, coffee table, if you need to order more, they really are good. So if you're gonna have like a bigger bowl, you could order 2 sets of them, but I just feel like this is a stunning look, especially when you combine those 2 products together. Okay, another piece I wanna talk about, I'm not gonna talk about a ton of like pots because I did that in my last Walmart video. So I did like a very high-end designer inspired video last, so I'm gonna have that link down below. If you missed it, definitely go check it out along with all of my Walmart videos. If you're new here and you like this, I have a ton. This piece was stunning to me. So not only do I love the texture on it, I feel like it looked like a flower, which is so perfect for spring. You could put flowers in here, you could pot in this, you can put your kitchen utensils. If you want to put this by your back door where you throw like your wallet and keys and you can like hook your sunglasses on it, things like this can be used so many different ways. And if you love that organic feel, just that natural, this is definitely the way to do it. They're so affordable at Walmart. Like, it always shocks me. Like, when spring starts coming around, I try to get into Walmart because they have the best deals on pots, and it does not matter your style. If you like it funky, if you like it bright, they have all that too. Obviously I'm showing a little bit more of my style, but definitely check these out. Once again, every one of them is coming in different color options, so be sure to check that link. I'm not going to talk long about these because I shared them in my last Walmart video, but I wanted to show you the difference just in case you were looking for one versus the other. So the last 2, if you like dropped them, they would break. These are beautiful, but they're like plastic, so just depending depending on what you're looking for, and it comes in 3 colors. I love them. I don't know how I'm gonna use them yet, but I saved them. So I just wanted to show you the option if you have kids or toddlers and you're worried about stuff. These are definitely the way to go. If not, the other ones are gorgeous as well. I think I've shared these pillows about 100 times, but they're that good. They come in so many different colors. I'm gonna show you 2. I feel like they have really good fall colors, neutral colors. They look very high-end. I guess I should go and show you. They look so high-end, but they're so affordable because they're at Walmart. I'm always on the hunt for a good pillow, and I'm searching everywhere all the time, like high-end stores, all of that, and nothing really compares to this. I love the texture on it. Even on the sides, it's a little bit different here with the fringe, but it doesn't get messed up. The green's beautiful for spring if you're gonna add a color in. They also have the neutral option as well, but they're just really good looking pillows. So if you're needing that, check out Walmart. These are not the only ones, but these are definitely my favorite there. They have really good fur ones. So if you bought those for winter, I feel like this is a good way to switch it up. You still get to keep that texture, but they bring spring color in and they're just not as heavy. So I feel like they're really good for the spring. So just like I mentioned, it's really good to switch out your pillows. If you have fur pillows, it's fine to leave them out if you like them, but it is like a heavier wintry feel. Do the same thing with your blankets. I talked about this in my last video, but I had to share it again. It is so soft. It is so beautiful. I grab it all the time. So if you're just needing a very inexpensive, very comfortable blanket that doesn't cost you an arm and a leg, this is definitely the way to go. So put those furs away. Even if you use them, you could tuck them away. Use this, have this out on your sofa. You can still grab it. It's really nice when you can have a blanket that's really pretty, but you can also use. So you can leave it on the edge of your sofa, but it's not like a no-touch blanket, if you guys know what I mean. If this is coming out of a basket, it's beautiful, but you can also use it. It is so snuggly soft. I'm sure it comes in different colors, so definitely be sure and check this out. Like I said, I've had it for a little while. I keep it by my back door. It looks so pretty hanging in our mudroom area, but also grab it if we're gonna leave that night. I like having a blanket in the car, especially when we look at Christmas lights. It's just an easy blanket to grab or go, picnics, whatever. It's a good blanket. The next piece we're gonna talk about, I'm actually shocked it's Walmart. It is gorgeous. Now, what I will say is dark wood is making a comeback. You guys heard me say that a lot. It's not really something I'm gonna put in my house. I love the white oak, but I love to share it with you guys just in case you want to add pieces in. I wish this came in white oak. I wish this came in black. I wish it came in a color I could use, because look at this fluted detail, this gold knob. I feel like it'd be so pretty to keep on your coffee table, and you could do, coasters and remotes either in it, because it is storage, or it's pretty to layer and put stuff on top if you're going to use it in a kitchen. What's so nice is when it has function like this, you can keep stuff in it that you want hid, but you can also decorate with it so easily. It looks so pretty with whatever you pair it with. But the dark wood is back, so if you already have it or you're just wanting to bring it into your house with a little pop, this is definitely a very easy way to do it, because this piece is stunning and can be used so many different ways. So I'm not one for a lot of color, but when I see glass that has this green or even Tiffany blue tint to it, I just love it. So in my very first house, I wasn't on YouTube, so you guys didn't get to see it. I had the Tiffany blue scheme in my house, and I just loved it. What I love even more is this more sagey green. It's just so pretty. It almost looks antique-y. Look at this lid, and it's got the little grooves, so it sits right down on it. You can keep this in a bathroom with either cotton balls or Q-tips, maybe for guests in a guest bathroom. You could keep it in your bathroom if you want to take your jewelry off at night, or maybe your nightstand. If you take it off there, you could keep little lotions, eye creams, chapsticks, whatever you want in it. Or it just looks pretty sitting out on a book, on a coffee table, in a kitchen. I feel like you can just use these pieces so many different ways. And anytime I'm shopping for pieces, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want to have just one home for it. I want to know if I get itchy and I want to redecorate and switch around, it's not going to fit just in one area. I can use it in multiple spaces. And so that's what I'm always looking for when I'm shopping. And this is definitely one of those. In my my decorating tips videos, I do talk a lot about not buying too many knickknacks, not too many small pieces, but I do feel like a few can serve their purpose. But like I said, I never suggest just tons of them on a bookshelf. But I saw this and I'm like, it's just so pretty. It's so simple. If you want to add a little touch of spring, I feel like this would look so cute next to like a guest bathroom sink or on your nightstand, even on like your coffee table. It's just so subtle. It's easy to store. I feel like it's perfect to have like in your kitchen if you're going to make someone breakfast in bed, or if they're sick, you could put it on the tray. It's just one of those that can be moved around. It's in a cute glass jar. It's already arranged for you. So I feel like it's one of those pieces you can pull out for Valentine's Day and like decorate it with a frame. You can use it in a bathroom. So while I don't highly suggest this all the time, I do feel like this is a really good piece that can be used during spring, Valentine's Day, or just like, you know, on a sweet tray for breakfast in bed. Okay, the last piece we're gonna talk about is this frame, and I'm saving it for last. It's one of my favorite pieces, but it did take a while to get here, so I don't think it was like a Walmart thing. It was like someone shipped it through Walmart, but it is worth the wait. So if you have time, order it. If it's like a gift or something, just know mine took a while. But it's this very organic, it's like a stone. I'll try to get like an up close shot, but it is a gorgeous frame. Like this would be so pretty setting out with that rose or with that dark wood box. You could put a photo in here. You could put a cute little quote, even just a cute like love note or something in there would be really sweet setting out. I don't know. I just saw it on Walmart and I'm like, that is stunning. And then when I got it in and noticed it's like heavyweight stone, you guys know me, just like this detail gets me every single time. So if you're needing a really good frame, definitely check this one out because it is stunning. But mine took a while, so just keep that in mind. Guys, that is a wrap. I know it's not a ton, but I feel like for spring decor, we don't need a ton. You're just switching out your greenery. Like pull out your winter, add your spring. Maybe it's getting out those fur blankets or pillows and switching them with more spring fabrics. It's just like a lighter area fill. Maybe adding in just some cute little decor pieces. Maybe cleaning up your coffee table. It's amazing just switching out like a pillow, a blanket, and getting new coffee decor can really freshen up a space. So just keep that in mind. It does not take a lot. Just a few items are gonna make it just feel fresh and new again, and a good cleaning. I always like to say that. But thank you so much for being here. Like I said, all the numbers popped up on the screen. That will be listed down below in my description box. I'll also put it in a pinned comment if that's easy for you. If you have any questions, just let me know. But I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.